Authorities are increasingly dealing with what the police commissioners previously described as an undercurrent of right-wing radicals. Throughout the pandemic, many South Australians would have paid a visit to this official government website. The NDIS is structured around short-term care plans, so a person with a disability can access different types of funding at different points in their life. Miss Amare's country on paper is Iran. Similar stresses are felt by asylum seekers who have been granted refugee status. The new federal government has promised to give those people pathways towards permanent residency. What do you want to know about the way the state government is spending your money? Treasurer, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's start with our first audience question about debt. How do you feel that it got to this point after such a long investigation for it to be thrown out and even the prosecution to concede the evidence wasn't there?
Isabel Dayman joins us from Woodville. Isabel, why can't we go back to normal straight away?
Well, Emma, we're still in lockdown because this pizza bar is still considered a dangerous COVID hotspot. This one lie means health authorities now have a lot of work to do to catch up on the contact tracing they should have been able to do several days ago.
Isabel Dayman joins me live. Isabel, a lot of promises from the Treasurer today, but how's he going to pay for it all?
Stace, he's going to pay for this all through borrowing, and a lot of it. The Treasurer, Rob Lucas, has said for weeks and weeks now, months even, that he's going to be spending as much as he can while it's cheap for the state government to borrow money.
Isabel, how did this speech come about?
Jess, Sam DeLuc was sacked from Stephen Marshall's parliamentary team earlier this year after a night of alleged drunken and inappropriate behaviour at a parliamentary Christmas party. The debate around a code of conduct for all South Australian MPs has been going on for close to 20 years. A People and Culture Officer has been appointed and a code of conduct adopted for MPs.
Isabel Dayman joins us now. Isabel, what's the ICAC after?
Well, Jess, the Commissioner requested that ABC journalists provide him with information they had obtained in the course of our investigation into allowance claims made by 5 country Liberal MPs.
Isabel, what's the political reaction been so far?
Well, Emma, Annabelle Digance has been making some very public complaints about the SA Labor Party over the past few weeks. She's accused the party of having a boys' club culture and says she was frightened to speak out around the time of the Habib flyer scandal. Now, Peter Malinauskas refused to comment on the progress of that inquiry into his own party today. What he did say, though, was that he won't be doing anything which could jeopardise the judicial process. Those changes were meant to have come into effect within 12 months. But that time has now passed and the pilot is still being developed. Anglevale isn't the only part of Adelaide's north in for huge growth over the next decade, with areas like Virginia and Buckland Park expecting similar population booms. The inquest is expected to continue for a week. Isabel Dayman, ABC News, Adelaide.